So, Bob and Robert Cooke at F Cooke's in Chelmsford, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks very much.
So, Bob, you were responsible for running Broadway Market F Cooke's for a number of years.
I was.
And Robert, as I understand, you've opened up the new F Cooke in Chelmsford.
That's correct. We opened on November the 7th. So yeah, this is about our fourth or fifth week. Yeah.
Brilliant. Congratulations. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So one of the main reasons I wanted to speak to you guys is because whenever people talk about the Pie and Mash project and the Pie and Mash culture, it's very nostalgic. It's all about how many shops have closed down, you know, how many are still open and stuff like that. But I thought it'd be really nice to hear from the horse's mouth. Bob, if you want to talk us through why you closed it, why Broadway Market F Cooke closed down.
Well, I was born there in 1948, and I took it over from my father and obviously grandfather. And times have changed. I mean, in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, it was very, very good. And gradually it died out as it went on. And up to about a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, it started to get really ropey. And we thought, right, we'll have a change of tack, change of tack, and that's it. We put it out to tender, and that was it. We sold it.
Yeah. So look, even from so I was born literally 89. So I saw even from when I was a kid, it was a lot busier than the last 10, 15 years. I don't know if you've been up to Broadway Market recently, but the kind of clientele has changed dramatically. And obviously a lot of people from the East End have sort of moved out to the home counties surrounding London. So.
And so was it when you decided to close it in Broadway Market, was there always the plan to open another one, or was that something that happened after?
It never was. No, it was a surprise to me even when Robert said he's going to open it. We came down here for lunch one Sunday, and we walked in there, and it was an empty shell. And he said, "Have a look at my pie shop." That was it.
Yeah,
and he's done fantastic. He's done everything in that time. He's done all the tiles, done everything. It's marvellous.
Brilliant. I think it represents this amazing movement of pie and mash from the centre of London and the east of London to the surrounding counties. And I think it's a really positive thing, especially when it's done by you guys. I know you've got one. Where is it in? Where's the other F Cooke? It's in the book.
So my dad's brother, Joe Cooke, he's got the one in Hoxton.
Yep.
And that's been there since '86. But my sister Emma Cooke opened one in Harold Wood or Harold Hill.
Yep.
Years ago.
2010.
Yeah.
2010.
Yeah.
So she's opened that one. So at the moment there's 3 F Cookes, and obviously all owned by Cookes.
And Harold Wood is in the book because it is considered to be London.
Yeah. Because actually, we've got the book actually at the back of the shop. So so that was opened in 2010, and Havering is obviously classed as London. So that made the cut.
Yeah. It was a difficult cut that to make.
Exactly.
Go forever.
Yeah.
I think maybe one day I'll do all the pie and mash shops in England, and I'll come out to Chelmsford and include everyone.
Yeah, definitely love to be in it.
So I feel a little bit like I'm talking to pie and mash royalty.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It feels that way, and especially when you look at this wonderful book by Chris Clune, Eels Pie and Mash.
Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, lovely.
Fantastic book.
See that one, Robert? That's it.
That's me. That's me in my glory, in my heyday. Yeah, that's me in the bakehouse in Broadway Market. Yeah,
it's amazing.
That's Broadway Market. That's the bakehouse. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. That tickled me when I found out that was you in the picture.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm going to get to speak to the guy, and you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, just without the gun. Yeah, I'm one of them as well. No, I'm joking.
It's a classic, and I mean, there's amazing history and there's amazing rich culture with pie mash, and it's so good to see you continuing it through the family history, like to the next generation. It's really, really amazing. So congratulations, Robert.
Yeah, no, thank you. So as I say, my dad didn't actually know that I was myself and my girlfriend actually opened this, so he wasn't actually aware. So it was a bit of a surprise.
Very much a surprise.
Yeah, so yeah, no, it went down well. It was a good surprise. Obviously, a few tears and whatnot from my mum and dad, but it was yeah, a good surprise. Obviously, I'm fifth generation, obviously, of the Roberts in the family, so it'd be a real shame to sort of lose that kind of heritage and not carry on the tradition really. So.
Well, speaking of heritage, I think one of the fantastic things it's important to mention about Broadway Market is that it's listed and no one can ever change that.
No, that's right.
Yeah, so that got grade listed in 2018. So also, I don't know as well, because I mentioned to you that you said you drove past it. So the Dalston one, which was my dad's cousins, Freddie and Chrissy, that actually closed in 97. But that was grade listed in like 92. I think it was the first pie mash shop to be grade listed in London. And, if you drive past that now, so it's very recently just changed hands, but now the F Cooke sign is back on display. So that's exactly the same as the Broadway Market one. So it doesn't matter 10, 50, 100 years all things being equal, that sign will still be there, whether it's covered up or whatever. When a new person takes it over, that shop will look exactly like it did when my great-grandfather opened it.
And what about the interior? Is that listed also?
Absolutely, yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the Dalston one, I don't know if you've been to the Dalston one, it's still got the F Cooke Eel as soon as you walk into the entrance. Yeah. It's like a palace. The Dalston one was the flagship, opened in 1910, and it's an impressive building. So Broadway Market is my shop, our shop, so we love it, but the Dalston one was impressive, really impressive.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
It's the same.
Brilliant. And I recommend anyone that hasn't been there and seen it to get down there and have a look at it, even if it's not a pie shop. It's still definitely. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. It's just amazing to connect with you, and I'm going to make my way out to Chelmsford and come and see you guys face to face.
Yeah, definitely look forward to having you. 100%. Yeah.